How's it going, everybody? JP here, and this is going to be another DVD review. This time I'm doing Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. So Blair Witch 2, basically, Book of Shadows came out 1 year after the first film in the year 2000, and it doesn't really follow the same formula as the first film. As we know, the first film was a found footage type of movie that was, played off to be real. And by this time that this one was made, everybody pretty much knew, that it was set up, and the actors from the first film were doing TV shows and talk shows and stuff. So I think that they made a choice of trying to go more, take this one into the movie, more of a movie, and do it on regular film instead of video and whatever they used in the first film, and have it more of a traditional style film. So this one is filmed like a, real movie, and it to me, it's underrated. I think a lot of people kind of give it a lot of heat for unnecessary reasons, if you ask me. I have been seeing a lot more love towards it lately, which is cool because it is a movie that I really like. Watching it this time, it's been a while since I watched it, and I will say that I noticed that some of the acting wasn't up to how I remembered it. I know the more goth chick, I think her name's Kim. I thought her acting was, hit or miss sometimes in the movie. So some parts it came off kind of cheesy or something. I don't really know. The characters, though, I do like the group of characters. That the look of the people all seem to fit their character. The Steven guy, the more serious guy, the kind of he looked like he was a good kid growing up. They even say that, and he seems like a stick to the facts type of dude, and his character really fits. I picture somebody that would look like him, playing his character. The Jeff guy, who I consider the main character, is really fits his character. I think he really fits kind of that slacker look, and kind of bad kid growing up, and then does all kind of cool stuff now, and kind of just lives his life kind of almost carefree and how he wants to. He really fits that image. I didn't even explain what it was about, really, but it's basically five people are pretty much obsessed with the Blair Witch, and they, it's basically it's set in a world where after the movie came out, pretty much what happened in the real world, where everybody got obsessed with it. They started going looking for the Blair Witch and selling stick figures and stuff, and these are a few of the people who are obsessed with it, and they decide to go to the Black Hills and camp out where they supposedly found the original Blair Witch tapes, and pretty much, stuff happens, and they believe they brought a witch back with them, stuff like that, and it's a cool story. I like that they didn't try to make the same type of movie as the first one, because it really wouldn't work. You would really have to suspend your disbelief to watch another found footage style Blair Witch movie. I like the location. I think that the location they used the woods, which they were there briefly. I thought that the foundation looked pretty cool and stuff. But I really liked his warehouse where the Jeff guy lives. A nice big warehouse, kind of unrealistic, but it was definitely really cool. That would be a pretty cool place to, hang out or whatever. It looked really neat. And right at the beginning of the movie, there's a nice like helicopter shot of the woods, and the oranges and yellows and greens and stuff looks really nice. And they also followed up at the end of the film too, at the end credits, with kind of like the same similar shot, which was pretty cool. The overall story, though, I liked it. I thought it was a cool story. Kind of it's almost like the characters are kind of going crazy, and it's neat. And I like the idea that they still kept some like camera stuff in there. Kind of throw a little nod to the first film. Like at the beginning, they have a kind of a like documentary, mockumentary style thing at the beginning, just explaining the effect of what the Blair Witches had on the town. And I like that. And then they also kept the footage in there because they filmed everything they did. And then they kind of black out after they stay there and stay at that the foundation of that house in the woods, and they kind of black out. And the next morning, they have all their tapes, and they try to figure out what happened by. It's cool how they find out what happened with the footage. And even that scene where they're kind of partying and stuff, I thought it was filmed really well. It seems like they was really partying. And even the next day, it really just captured that, like, what the heck happened last night moment, and, like, that, like, blackout drunk type moment. It really captured that. Everybody's it looks kind of cold, and the wind's blowing, and everybody's all feeling crappy, laying on rocks and stuff. So I just like this movie. I like everything about it pretty much. It's kind of different. It doesn't feel like a lot of movies. And I think that it was a well-made sequel. You kind of have to distance it from the first film and not think of it as really a sequel, but more of a spin-off, or a what happened. It's basically the effect, like what happened after the Blair Witch movie, but in an actual movie form, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. But this DVD does have some special features, not much. It had an audio commentary, which is pretty cool. There's freaking bugs flying around. I listened to about 20 minutes of it or so, but then I had to go do something, so I'll finish that up later. And it has a CD on the opposite side. It's a flipper disc, so it has some of the music in the movie, which I thought was pretty decent. It really fit the movie. And then you got some little like cast and crew information and stuff. But that's basically, this video is also running on a little bit long. Keep rambling, but thanks for watching, guys. Check you later, and peace out.